Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of how to make a paper dragunov, and today first off we're going to start off, we're going to do something a little different. This is an optional part for, if you've seen the last video, you see how we added this piece for like structural integrity. What we're going to do now is we're going to add this is a little extra piece that I used to cut off this piece from, and it's any 4 to 6 inch piece to do, and we're essentially going to put in this space right here, and essentially tape it right in there, not connected to that barrel. We're going to tape it in there just by adding some tape to it, and this will help keep it stronger, and this thing's going to be covered up with paper anyway for when we have to add the skin to the gun to make it look nice. And that roll of tape's almost done. We're essentially just going to tape this in there, and this will help give it like some strength, make sure the barrel's not popping all over the place. And that's one roll of tape gone. Actually, I'm going to take that thing out of this and put this in here so we can still keep going, but I'm going to use, for sake of arguments, I'm going to use this other roll of tape that we have here. Like this. Take a piece like that. Once we're done, we're going to add another piece. And we're going to tape this piece in on the other end here. Because of how small this is, we aren't going to do a third piece. And you see this? This is for like structural pieces. I'm looking down the barrel. Yes, I know in like guns and stuff you do not want to look down the barrel, but this is paper. Give me a break. If you can kind of look down in there, you can kind of see how the straightness of the barrel works. And that's what this is for. This is going to keep it from like flimsing all over the place and prevent like collapse and stuff where your paper bullets would get stuck, because I've had that happen to me. Believe me, it's happened. That's what usually screws over my designs. Okay, we got the basic shape of it now. Now what we're going to add next is basically the chamber where we're actually going to shoot the damn barrel from. Okay, and the way we're going to do this piece right here that's right on top of the stock piece, that is where we're going to be cutting our little opening in for the bullet to slip through, and that's what our masterpiece is for. This is our masterpiece, the uni piece. This is actually the part that actually pushes in the barrel or fills in the hole. And what we're going to do is, for the sake of accuracy, we're going to have this up here near the front end. Because in orientation wise, this is where the gun would actually be, or the, what's it called? Yeah, the magazine would be, because I want to get this as accurate as possible when it comes to placement wise. So this is where you're going to need your writing utensil, marker, pen, something that'll write, and whatever side you want it to be on. We're going to have mine on the left side because that's how it usually is, where the chamber is facing away from you. We just kind of want a nice piece that is like, you may not see it. I'm actually going to fix this up. Oh. Okay, now that we've got the whole area that we need, we're going to take our uni piece, our masterpiece that we use, and this is going to go in on the bottom end barrel right here. Oh. This may be a bit tricky sometimes because it's even tricky for me, and you have to make sure you have to get in there just right, otherwise it'll wind up messing up. Let me do it this way so you guys can get a better glimpse of it. I might need to switch ends. And once it gets to fit in there, you're essentially going to make it go like this, where it just barely needs to go, like barely go in the other end, so that way it forms a seal, so that way you can go through, push air through to the other end and work. And this other piece right now, what we're actually going to do is, if you have an extra piece earlier that we cut off, this can actually fit on this end, and this is where we're going to blow our air through. But we need to make one small adjustment where we cut this piece off. So it's like that, so it'll actually fit. kind of want to get it on there snugly, and this one you can actually kind of want to, you purposely, actually now that I think about it, I should probably do this, tell you about this earlier. For the piece that you're going to blow on, no pun intended, you're going to need to put a piece of tape around it and you push it in to seal it so that way it doesn't fall apart on you. Because moisture from your mouth, aka your spit, will very easily cause this to collapse, making it unusable. So you just kind of want to seal it. And this is where you're going to take your like writing utensil or pencil, if I can find mine, right there. And eventually you're basically going to push this in and use your utensil and just kind of like, yes, I know this seems wrong, and just kind of want to seal it in there like that. Kind of like that. And essentially this seals it. And you're going to take another piece of tape right here that's maybe about 4 inches and just kind of do the same thing we did on the other end for that stabilizing piece we had. Just head up. Essentially like that, and force your way like this. And essentially that's how this air piece works. Like that. Essentially you blow on it. Yes, I know that sounds wrong. Like this. And now that I think about it, we're actually going to do a little test. So just kind of take a look at that wall. This would be a good time to show you how to make a bullet. Now that I think about it, you're going to take one irregular piece like this and you're going to cut out a square. And the way this works is you're going to take another piece of paper, or a piece of tape actually. And what you're going to do now is you're going to take this and essentially roll it in on its point and kind of make like a cone, if you will, kind of like the little dung hats that they used to make kids wear. At least I think so. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I kind of don't want to. Or the ones you see in cartoons. And you essentially form something like this. And you basically want to take a piece of tape, put it on the edge, and tape it down. You maybe even want to do the tip too, so it'll last longer. The bullet will. Never mind, then I'll just have to. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this. Surprise. No, I'll pause the video and come back to it when I get it set up.